All right, moving on. Civil society groups, the Law Society of Kenya and KMPDU, today led peaceful protest in Nairobi, demanding the immediate release of Uganda's opposition leader, Dr. Kizza Besigye, his aide, Obaid Lutale, and lawyer, Aaron Kizza, who remain detained by Ugandan authorities. Besigye, arrested in Kenya last November, was initially presented before a military court before the case was moved to a civilian court. Protesters submitted a petition to Parliament urging Kenyan security agencies to clarify their role in Besigye's arrest and calling on MPs to join the fight for his freedom. Demonstrators are also planning a march to the Ugandan embassy in Nairobi.
The abduction and rendition of Kizza Besigye and Obaid Lutale blatantly violated international human rights law and the principle of extradition treaties. That on 20th February 2025, Uganda police opened charges, and these are new charges, against Kizza Besigye, Obaid Lutale, and Dennis Oula, with offences of treason, contrary to Section 23(1)(c) of the Penal Code Act, Uganda, and misprision of treason, contrary to Section 25 of the Penal Code Act of Uganda.
That the transfer of Kizza Besigye and Obaid Lutale to civilian courts is a continuation of a process begun through abduction and rendition, which are unlawful under international law. And as such, any trial that follows these illegal transfer amounts to a continuation of an unlawful process.
Acknowledge that abductions and renditions have been committed in Kenya, potentially constituting crimes under international law, and should be promptly, thoroughly, impartially and transparently investigated, and those suspected of responsibility prosecuted. Number 2, urgently summon the national security organs to appear before it for purposes of explaining justice and accountability measures and other measures that have been taken to promptly, thoroughly, impartially and transparently investigate the reported case of abduction and rendition of Kizza Besigye and Obaid Lutale.